Ladies and gentlemen, let the games begin. Entscheidende Session des European Darts Matchplay 2018. Und wir beginnen mit der aktuellen Nummer 11 der Welt. Er hat vergangenen Mittwoch seinen 9. Pro-Tour-Sieg auf dem PDC-Circuit einholen können. Und er kommt aus Stoke-on-Trent. Herzlich willkommen, Ian Diamond White. Ein besonderer Moment hier in der Edeloptics Arena von Hamburg, denn jetzt wartet der Titelverteidiger, der Weltmeister von 2014 und 2017. Er ist die Nummer 1. Herzlich willkommen in Hamburg, MVG, Mighty Mike, Michael van Gerwen. In den Viertelfinals gilt die Distanz Best of 11 Legs. Man braucht also 6 Legs, um in das Halbfinale einzuziehen. Und Caller des ersten Viertelfinals ist Gerwen.
Here we go then, the final session of Pro Tour darts for a couple of months. It's a European darts match play in the heat of Hamburg, and the question on everybody's lips is who can stop MVG here at European Tour 9, where he nailed the 9, the first one in over 5 years on the Euro Tour yesterday. Well, Peter Wright won't stop him. He pulled out. It won't be the world champion, Rob Cross. He was knocked out. It won't be Barney or Gary Anderson who opt out. It could be Ian White. And this could perhaps be the toughest match in Van Gerwen's quest to pick up a 26th European Tour title here tonight, because White has won 2 of his 3 last meetings with the world number 1. Both of them have been on the European Tour. Both of them have been in quarterfinals. And in each of them, Ian White didn't just beat Michael van Gerwen, he absolutely smashed him.
First leg, Ian to throw first. Game on.
White could continue to be the bogey man for MVG, or in soaring temperatures here, Van Gerwen might think that revenge is a dish best served cold. Commentary team tonight, Dan Dawson and Mervyn King waiting in the wings. I'm Chris Murphy and Paul Nicholson joins me for starting.
93.
Evening, Murph. Just trying to get over the fact that Spain are out of the World Cup. Russia are still in. These two are still in this tournament. Looking forward to this, because
57.
when Van Gerwen's got a score to settle, and I feel like he has got a score to settle with Ian White at the minute. Could be rather good this game. Ian White started very
80.
steadily. Had good wins so far against Max Hopp. Got rid of that little ghost. And Darren Webster, who's never easy to beat, but he's just beaten him twice in a week.
Well, he said, I kept beating Van Gerwen, but I couldn't beat Hopp.
100.
Stopped Hopp, couldn't stop him in Saarbrücken after seeing off Michael van Gerwen in the quarterfinals there.
100.
Ian White has met MVG, as I said, in 2 quarterfinals on the Euro Tour, both in the German Darts Open. In 2017, he beat MVG 6-1 with an average of 104 at the end of it. This year, He smashed him
60.
6-2 with an average near 106. So we know that Ian White has got what it takes to dismantle the game of the world number 1.
46.
Well, we know we can beat him in Saarbrücken, that's for sure.
144.
And he beat him in Hamburg.
Well, this would help, and it doesn't even need to go, because after a dozen darts, MVG is not on a checkout. A rarity.
44.
Yeah, a bit of a sluggish start for Michael. Just trying to find his range with that first dart.
60.
All three
Ian, you
not
require
finding their
100.
desired target there. But all is not lost. If Ian White doesn't take this, he still has a good chance. But it's more likely for Ian White to take it now. Crowd gasp. They cheer now. Ian White with a nice clean 100 checkout for an 18-dart leg to start.
Here we go again, perhaps.
96.
The winner of this match will take on the winner of our next match in the first semi-final. That is between Justin Pipe, still harbouring an outside chance of qualifying for the World Match Play, and Stephen
60.
Bunting. And it's Andy Bolton, the X-Factor, against the Iceman Gerwen Price before Mensa Suljovic, the only other player in the world's top 10 to still be in the tournament, against Willie O'Connor. Interesting lineup.
Yeah, it's good to have it a little bit different now and again.
Suljovic, of course, the winner in Denmark last weekend. Ian White, a winner midweek. Mervyn King in the commentary team, a winner midweek too.
115.
Full of winners, Paul, the European Darts Match Play, and full of people who've never won as well.
Absolutely right.
Well, the 180 in this leg has put Michael van Gerwen in pole position to level up.
Michael, you require 110.
Yeah, he's had a canter in this leg. Ian White is almost giving it up. It's over. It's 1-1, and that's better from Michael van Gerwen.
Well, in leg one,
that betters the first leg by 6 darts.
certainly does. In leg one, he wasn't on a checkout after 12. In this one, it finished after 12 darts thrown.
55.
I hasten to say it's pretty hard for the guys to warm up in this place. The practice room is very pleasant. The back doors were open for the first day, and it was so hot in there they had to close the doors, and since they've done that, the practice room has become very desirable for the players to be in. It's a great place to practice, great place to chill out. In here though, it's like a cauldron. And there's another player, Chris Dobie. Kim Huybrechts beat him yesterday. Kim himself is on his way home after losing to Willie O'Connor earlier this afternoon. But van Gerwen has found his range.
99.
Certainly has. Launching an assault on Ian White's throw in leg 3.
171.
And he went out in 12 darts in leg 2. Could be 10, following the 9 yesterday.
And this Ken and Moody might get another.
Stop it.
100. Michael, you require
They're like
16.
buses. Is it a 10? No. They'll take 11. They'll take 12. We will take 12. 2 in a row. And that'll do your average some good. 2-1 to the good, and that breakthrough could be vital, because now Ian White winning the bullseye in the back is obsolete unless we go all the way.
134.
Well, the other caveat to that is that it's just one break back that will turn the match back in White's favour. This would help his cause. White up.
180.
Well, they went in with a bit of a thump, didn't they? This is getting pretty good, this game.
134.
Well, this is probably one of the matches that Richard North can watch without his pulse going through the 200 mark. I wonder if he's going to be a fan of Stephen Bunting in the next game.
80.
Well, there are a couple of spoilers for Northey in this tournament in terms of his quest to hang on to the
95.
final Blackpool spots. They are Pipe, who plays Bunting, and O'Connor, who takes on Suljovic. Both of those players favourite with the bookies to lose those matches.
Well, that's gone out the window this weekend.
Michael, you require 138.
138 with White far in the distance.
54.
That could have been a better setup shot from Michael van Gerwen, and White can apply some kind of pressure here.
Yeah, I agree. He even gets 2 trebles here. He'll settle for 1 now, and the opportunity.
60.
Can't get
Michael,
any.
you require 84.
Michael will need the ball if he doesn't get a treble. Double 11. And that's lethal. And that protects the break very well. That old adage, isn't it? It's not a break unless you hold in the next leg. He is 3-1 to the good, and he's halfway to the semis.
It was classic stuff, wasn't it? Textbook. A 12-dart break followed by a 15-dart hold.
100.
Textbook's a little bit different now to what it used to be. Used to be able to break people in 15 darts.
Yeah, the MVG textbook is a completely different manuscript.
Ian White might have to find that lipstick a lot more often if he's going to stay in this match.
140.
That only puts him 60 in front. And Gerwen's got his sights in. He's going 4 perfect.
100.
Ironic boos from the Hamburg crowd, who were happy enough yesterday to have been treated to something very, very rare on the European Tour.
97.
And I think it was very special that it had been hit in Germany as well, the 9-dart leg, with all the support they've given this sport over the last 5 years.
140. You require 164.
White needing something special just to hang on to his throw.
Absolutely right. He's going to need this treble 19. And another. And a ball. Oh, it's a good lead though. That's the silver lining.
Perhaps there's no such thing as a good lead when Michael van Gerwen has got a finish of his own. But on this occasion, he misses. And White handed a second chance.
How Van Gerwen would have loved that 3rd dart to be the 2nd one, because it was a great guide. Tops for White. That's a good guide.
No score.
He can't believe he's missed that.
24.
And neither can we. Double 12 in a flash. And it's 4-1 Van Gerwen. Missed shots have cost Ian White the opportunity to get closer, and that gap has widened.
Yeah, and that could just about be that for Ian White.
57.
Van Gerwen is in punishing mood. He's carrying on where he's left off, really, this afternoon and last night.
52 darts, I make that.
An average
4
of
legs.
Almost 107.
100.
Yeah, 52 darts for 4 legs. I know a lot of people who would like that in 3 legs. Could be classified as world-class darts in 3 legs, 52 darts.
Well, I had a match with Dan Dawson in the break, and I'm sure we'd have taken that in 1 leg. Look at the first 9 for Michael van Gerwen.
How did that go?
100.
Let's not go there.
Let's talk about that first 9. That's very good. That's ominous for the rest of the field. It's getting better.
Getting half his doubles too. Plenty of trebles. And plenty of trouble on the hands of Ian White. Should be pointed out that Van Gerwen still does have a much better record against White than White has against him. 14 wins to White's 5. And now he's going for the ball.
102.
Didn't have to.
Well, he gets a kick out of big stats, doesn't he? Big averages, lots of 180s, big first 9 averages. He likes to be told that he's played up to certain levels.
Yeah, it's not just about the flamboyant finish on the bullseye, it's about finishing in as few darts as possible for Michael van Gerwen to keep the average high.
Michael van Gerwen, 7th leg in.
Well, the one thing it is the leg count. Feels like this game has just gone by like a flash. Ian White needs to produce something that he's only done once in his career, and whitewash Van Gerwen from here.
Well, let's look at those wins. And when Ian White did whitewash Michael van Gerwen in a Players' Championship final back in 2016. The next time they met, MVG won 6-3. When White beat Michael van Gerwen 6-1 in Saarbrücken last year, the next time they met was at the European Championship. Van Gerwen won 10-1. So this time around, after a 6-2 defeat, MVG trying to go one better.
I'm not sure he's got that knowledge in his head to that extent, but there is a pattern of behaviour there where when he is beaten, it's almost like he marks your card.
But what he will have for Ian White is respect, because he knows what he can do and what he's done to him. Inflicted pain.
134. Ian, you acquire 121.
Van Gerwen has cut his score in half there. Ian White might need this. Van Gerwen's got a really good record of finishing matches on a big finish, but it's a ball now, and that's a beauty! That's a proper Dennis Cometti centimetre perfect type shot. That is wonderful from Ian White.
Well, Ian White has won 2 legs in this match, one by checking out 100 and one by finishing 121. And those are the kind of shots that you need just to get a couple of legs.
Well, you could classify it as a Shane Burgess type of game, couldn't you? He's getting chances, but it's 100 and 121. As he famously once said, you can't beat Phil Taylor.
Yeah, he gives you some chances.
164s, 161s.
109 the number now for Michael van Gerwen. 3 dart average. The first 9, 127. The numbers are adding up to a Michael van Gerwen win, and if White can't stop him, who on earth can?
On this form, I don't think anybody can. He's running like cider wheater down the back straight, and no one's going to catch him.
Well, Ian White
99. Michael, you require
unable to
84.
catch MVG here, and he might be on his bike in a moment, because he's going for the bull.
59.
Can't win it on the bull, but he will return to book his place in the semi-finals in double quick time.
He just wanted to get rid of that, didn't he? It can be construed as a little bit arrogant, but I don't see it that way. I think he just wants to get rid of the game as soon as he possibly can. It's double 10. Back up for 5s.
20.
Was it a little bit blocked, maybe?
100 for Ian White was a chance, he took it. 121 was a chance, Ian White took it. 125 might be the only chance he gets to stay in the match.
Hit a tomato. Well, he's got the lettuce. Now he needs a tomato. He's got one. Needs a bigger tomato. Oh!
Well, that would have been the cherry on top for Ian White. But Michael van Gerwen has been unable to hoover up the crumbs.
Simple equation of 1 and double 2, and then going back up again, like he did with 5, double 10 and back to double 5. It didn't work. Tops for Ian White to stay alive. It's there. Match starts missed from MVG. But it was a break of throw, unbelievably.
Well, he cast his mind back to the dart that he threw at the bull on 84 when he needn't go for it, because that's what got him in that mess. We know that Michael van Gerwen always likes to go that way.
We could overanalyze it and say, yeah, he shouldn't have gone the bull, but ultimately he missed the bull, he missed double 10, he missed double 5, he missed double 2, he missed double 1.
Yeah, Michael van Gerwen has missed
140.
as many darts at double in the match as Ian White has had. But White here can hold to reduce the arrears to a single leg, and it wasn't looking likely just a few moments ago.
96.
Fantastic order from the crowd here, Murph. Here on Sunday night in Hamburg.
It really is. They have been silent in key moments, but plenty of atmosphere and applause and adulation and appreciation. But this leg at least is perfectly poised.
Oh, that'll hurt that dart. Great recovery from Ian White. Surprised he didn't go 19s. Michael is, though, looking for a 171. Might get it, should get it. Gets a 133.
Ian, you require 132.
That's a bare minimum. So if Ian doesn't take this, Michael will look at the bull.
Van Gerwen's left his favourite finish. 132, but White has ideas of his own. Not going to happen.
62 left. Probably look at treble 10 here. And MVG will be looking at that centre button. He looked at it twice. Once. Twice. 3 times.
100.
Would have been in the double, and it would have been a beautiful end.
52.
Well, Van Gerwen could hardly contain his frustration. Nearly threw himself off the hockey. But White might throw him out yet.
Ian White, set like Michael to throw first.
How many match starts is that now? Got to give Ian White so much credit for staying in this match against massive odds and big numbers. He himself has only thrown 44 darts for the last 3 legs. That's very good stuff. That's over 100.
24.
We'll want those back. Good switching from MVG, but he's had a little skew into treble 3 there. He's got a really nice cushion here because of that lackluster first visit from Ian. He can't find a treble until dart 3. MVG slipping into the 1, but recovering perfectly, even with all those missed starts at doubles.
Well, I make it 7 that Michael Van Gerwen has missed to wrap up this tie. And he's surely going to get more.
You would think so.
140.
Ian White just will not give up. Great switch.
7 darts missed for the match.
134.
11 darts missed at double in total, and Michael Van Gerwen is still averaging almost 106.
Scary. Ian White doing the intelligent thing and going back upstairs here. And how's he got that in? Just in case there's more missed darts.
7 missed. Well, it's been all about 9 for Michael Van Gerwen. He missed 8 darts for the match, but nailed it on the 9th attempt. And a European Tour 9. Michael Van Gerwen remains the man to beat. 105 average almost, with a 6-4 success against Ian White. And the world number 1 goes through to take on either Justin Pipe or Stephen Bunting in the semi-finals. That pair are on the stage next. But first, we will catch a quick word with the world number 1 after seeing off Ian White. Michael Van Gerwen talking to Elmar.
Und zieht damit in das Halbfinale ein, aber auch ein gutes Match von Ian Diamond White. Michael, congratulations. It was brilliant till you were up 5-1, and then it's little problem started.
Yeah, I still threw the phenomenal leg. I threw 97, 140, 180, but then I couldn't hit a double. And when you can hit a double, it's going to be difficult.
I was thinking when you had 84 left that you wanted the bullseye finish. You really wanted it, yeah.
Yeah, of course, why not? Make it as quick as possible, but I make myself a little bit in trouble, but it's one of them things.
Yeah. Ian White, for me, is one of the few players outside the top 10 who is really dangerous and who really can beat you.
Everyone can beat me, but I have to play really, really well. No, he's a phenomenal guy. He's on the circuit for so long. He knows what he's doing, and he's one of the top blokes. And yeah, unfortunately for him, he had to play me, but yeah, up to next tournament.
See you in the semis. Thank you very much. Michael Van Gerwen, steht im Halbfinale und sagt, klar, du musst hinten das Doppel treffen, sonst kannst du das Match nicht gewinnen. Ian White, einer